like the further you go in time, the more you find these like strong female protagonists.
So Ninni, why Palanga?
Well, I guess this is the reason, and I have a Lithuanian friend who's kind of this link between me and Lithuania. And when I came here like 2 months ago, I didn't actually know much about Lithuania, and this was one of the only things I knew before coming here. So this tale of Aglaia, the Queen of Serpents, I was really excited about finding out that this is so closely located to the residency. So I've been coming here almost daily at different times of the day. I've seen it in different weathers. For example, when it's raining, it kind of looks like she's crying.
So this is your like a motif of your residency project?
I've been sketching her face and the hand and the snake, but not really the whole body. And I think I've been moving a little bit away from this tale to like other topics and like combining different aspects, so that in my pieces I'm not maybe representing only this and only as it is, but as this kind of like whole and with my own imagination. So I'm not just illustrating a tale, but having my own version. So the pieces that I'm making are for a museum exhibition in Finland. It's called Vellamo, the Maritime Museum. So I've been thinking about the final pieces, and when I came here I brought brushes and pens and pencils of all sorts and all these things, but painting didn't really like feel like the right thing. I just came back to drawing all the time. So I think I might make like drawings for the final piece, and maybe have this like installation combining drawings and maybe something else, some other pieces. My last solo exhibition was a true inspiration from the East Slavic mythology, and they have this character of Rusalka that is similar to mermaid but distinct, and they are these creatures connected to like sexuality and death even. And in the folklore it was believed that if a person passed away in unnatural way, for example suicide or murder or something horrible like that, they would be reincarnated as a Rusalka and need to avenge their death in order to move forward to the other, from this liminal space to the other world. So yeah, I think I've got this like interesting mythology, because like the further you go in time, the more you find these like strong female protagonists. And here I've been like researching this symbolic language in Lithuanian folk art and peasant art. The tale, I find it interesting if you look at it from the perspective of the snake also. So I've been reading about the snake symbolism and traditions, and in Lithuania, like you could even say that there's a cult around the snakes, that it's considered as this like creature full of like dynamism and life force. And for this reason, snakes used to be kept even as like house pets. And it's something I depicted in my first solo exhibition that was about the myth of like Eve and the original sin, but I had my own like version of it, where I focused on Eve, the snake, and apples. Not having Adam in my story. So now I've been going deeper into the meaning of the snake. So I've been like, when I've been here in the park almost daily, I've been looking at a lot of the tree trunks and the branches and how they like grow in all directions. And in my mind there's like what I just said about the snake and the dynamism. I connect it to the branches. So I've been into this concept of like shape shifting, which means that like a tree can transform into a snake, or other way around, the snake can transform into a tree, or a woman can be transferred into a tree, like in this story of Agle. And she kind of like turns her children into different kind of trees.
So now we come to your room that is made as a studio, a personal gallery. So maybe you can present us what is here.
Yeah, sure. So basically I'm showing my process with these sketches, and I didn't on purpose want to make like finished pieces, so that I would be more focused on the process of creating rather than the result. So basically I talked before about the concept of shape shifting. So I've got this like women turning into trees, and then trees turning into snakes, and then snakes turning into trees, in a way that they're kind of like all the same material. And yeah, I've been basically doing three things while I'm here. I've gone to the sculpture park here in Palanga, and also Klaipėda, and just been drawing there what I see. And then of course the beach, the forest, the bit of the pine forest and the trees. And yeah, just in the beginning I didn't really know like where my process would take me, but yeah, this is what came out of it. And I just kept going back to this like process of drawing. And here I've also drawn actually in my room, some days on the floor, having this like covering and drawing on the floor. And there's something that connects that kind of to my childhood. Like my dad used to work at this local pulp factory, and he would bring these huge rolls of industrial paper, and I would just lay it on the floor and draw with some pencils. So something of that process connects me to kind of my childhood. And it's also like using the same materials like that are, you know, the paper and the wood pencils. It just felt more natural to draw those than trying to paint them.
So when is the opening of your exhibition in that Marine Museum?
Oh yeah, it will open in October and go until March.
So I hope you will send us invitation.
Oh yeah,
Don't forget.
Of course.
We will share to our community, and maybe someone who's traveling to Finland will come
that would be lovely.
Look at pieces you made in Palanga.
Yeah, I will definitely keep you noted on what happens there.